Hi, I'm Dave, and I know wrestling. The WWE Mae Young Classic, a WWE tournament for future WWE women, named after, honoring, and remembering one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time to ever wrestle for the WWE, even though she didn't wrestle for the company until she was 76 years old in 1999. But if you want the best example of how the WWE loves to take old, historic outside talent and then treat them like a total joke once they arrive in the company, and I'm not talking about Sting, then allow me to introduce to you my client for today's Dave Knows Wrestling Honest Promos, the queen of people who should have stayed retired, Mae Young. Mae is actually her middle name. Her real first name is Johnny. Weird. Johnny has made wrestling history on several occasions, even being one of the first female wrestlers to wrestle in Japan following World War II. Now this actually paved the way for women's wrestling promotions all throughout Japan. WWE rewarded her for this by having her pretend to flash a crowd at the 2000 Royal Rumble. She was actually wearing flesh-colored prosthesis, but still, I remain mentally scarred to this day. Anyway, Johnny actually managed to win her very first match in mere seconds at the age of only 16 years old. She actually didn't know wrestling was fake at the time. WWE then further honored this historic woman by having her get kayfabe impregnated by Mark Henry. Now, they could have aborted this storyline in a number of ways, including the very simple explanation that Johnny was lying about the whole pregnancy in the first place, considering the fact that she was a senior citizen. But they decided to double down and really commit to this angle, until of course they gave it a half-assed resolution by having Johnny Mae Young give birth to a hand. Just wondering, but is it racist that the hand is Caucasian? But at any rate, if giving birth to a hand that would grow up to be a bespectacled adult in 12 years wasn't enough for you, well, she would also give birth to a baby New Year, which was played by Hornswoggle. But the later half of her career wasn't all bad. After all, she did get to win her final match, which was a Falls Count Anywhere no DQ handicap match against Laycool. Wait, what the f***? That can't be right. Either way, this grants her as having the longest wrestling career out of any wrestler, male or female. I know, I can't believe it's not Terry Funk either. And maybe, just maybe, this makes up for some of the stuff that WWE has done to her during her time in the company. So if you want a wrestler that wrestled into their 80s, claims to be the first female to ever use the dropkick, actively wanted Bubba Ray Dudley to powerbomb her despite her age, and a person that is involved in some of the very best reasons of how the Attitude Era really isn't as good as you remember it to be, then allow me to introduce to you my client for Dave Knows Wrestling's Honest Promos, the queen, the great, Johnny Mae Young. So this tournament is named after Mae Young, even though she didn't really wrestle with the WWE during her prime, and the solo star Dusty Rhodes has the tag team tournament named after him. By that rationale, I'm kind of surprised the Cruiserweight tournament wasn't named after Yokozuna.